What I mean by that is to have a greater lifestyle system, a greater business system that you're running on, to where you're waking up and you're doing the same tasks every day, the most efficient, most profitable, most productive tasks, and you're not having to think all that much about what needs to be done. You've got an organizational system running your life to do that for you. If you don't have one, go buy my book, How to Get Organized, which you can buy at revolutionarylifestyledesign.com. You could also stay tuned for the more advanced version of that, which is going to be included within my course, How to Play the Game of Life, which is going to be out hopefully by the end of the year. Project-oriented guys, you see a lot of this in the hustler space, okay? They've got a trail of dead websites behind them, or dead businesses, or dead business partnerships, and they quote have ADD, they quote get bored of things quickly, they quote can't focus on anything for more than 6 months, they're quote unemployable, almost to the point of bragging about the above things, which in my opinion are not worthy of being bragged about. In my opinion, those are deficiencies. In my opinion, hustlers, project-oriented guys, leave a lot of money on the table. They are guys who might throw themselves completely into a new project that they're working on, and that is all consuming, and that's great. You get a lot of results, but their desk is a mess. They lose their phone. They don't know where their car keys are. This is actually a trait of a lot of really successful entrepreneurs. A lot of really successful entrepreneurs are disorganized, project-oriented types who struggle to be consistent. And it's a major problem in my opinion, because I think that those guys leave a ton of money on the table. Versus the guy who can get up and be consistent and run through the same things every day is the guy who really gets paid off. Perfect example is Jeff Bezos from Amazon. Think what you want of the guy on a personal level, but from a professional level, that guy has been running the same company. He's got an insane structure for how the company works. He's got a systemized way that he does meetings, 6-minute meetings, or stand-up only, on to the next person. I'm sure he's got 4 or 5 assistants managing things, and it runs like a well-oiled machine. He didn't get bored of Amazon. He doesn't get bored of doing the same things every day. He's a master at his craft, okay? As far as I'm concerned, if you want to make a lot of money, or you can make a lot of money as a project-oriented hustler, but if you really want to live up to your full potential and really make the most money and become a master of your craft, you have to be systems-oriented, okay? My mentor from afar, Kevin Nations, says that if you're not bored, you're not a master. And what he means by that is, he uses the example of the guitarist from Journey, that he calculated has played the same song 40,000 times live since the 1970s, not including the re-recordings for all the greatest hits albums and all that stuff. And he surmises that, do you think that guy is scared or forgets the chords or, forgets the notes? No. He could play it in his sleep with one hand tied behind his back, probably literally, okay? That's how much of a master he is at his craft. And that's when you really start to get paid off, okay? I guarantee you that guy's made a lot more money after he wrote that song in his 20s and the 70s, playing it for the last 30 years. And, mastering that and continuing to give those results to the people, because that's what people want. They don't want to hear his new shit, they want to hear that stuff. Dan Kennedy's another great example. If you don't know who Dan Kennedy is, go look him up. He's the OG of marketing, of direct response marketing. $82,000 a day is what it costs to have him work on your campaign, something like that, before he passed. Very selective of the clients, but he was a true master. And He had a fantastic system for running his business with one employee. As you guys know, I'm a lifestyle business kind of a guy. Dan Kennedy's the same. Kevin Nations is the same. That's my deal. On a system. Once my course is out, it's going to be course, coaching, community. That's it. You know, group coaching, calls, answering posts in the Mighty Network, which is going to be my own branded social network, and giving you guys that course delivery system to work on, and having those calls that we're doing. But it's all going to be systemized, just like all the stuff I do now is systemized. You know, that's the one piece that I still have to do before my business system is truly complete. That and advertise it. But I mean, I don't think I'm even going to do too much on that, because you'll see a lot of marketers, they always have some new type of ad or some new type of project. I'm mostly just going to amplify this organic content that's been closing me deals for a long time, because I'm going to consistently put out that video every week, consistently deliver, consistently amplify that. It's going to consistently attract the right people that I want, and it's going to consistently bring them into that system. And that business system exists within my life system. And that life system allows me to get all the things that I want. To stay in shape, to have time for a relationship, you know, some social time, to make the kind of money that I want, to be able to travel, to be able to live where I want, you know, you can see. To be able to throw even more money, to stay in penthouses, so I don't have to hear dipshits like that behind me making noise. Sorry for that, guys. That's one of the big downsides of these second and third world countries is people don't know how to live next to each other. So you have to spend, if you're gonna do the Airbnb thing, I would tell you to spend, if you wanna do it well, $2,000 a month to make sure that you can be in the penthouse, or you can be high enough away from people, or high enough away in a 2 to 3 bedroom apartment, so that even if you're on top of, you know, if you don't have anyone above you, in case you get a dipshit neighbor next to you, there's always another bedroom where there's not noise being made, okay? But that all comes with systemization. One of you, or, you know, a decent few of you are gonna buy my organizational book today. That's something I wrote, what, 4 years ago? Still getting paid on that. Still, that system for that book runs completely automated. There's no customer service necessary. And just one of the many systems I have within the larger system, my larger organizational system, which has been the most efficient way for me to max out my ability to play the game of life.